So a little bit different of a video today. I had a lot of questions come in over the weekend on email and on Instagram asking me about this COVID-19 situation. So I want to share with you guys my perspective on everything today. No charts, just you and me talking. And I want you to engage with me in the comments more than you ever have before. If you've never dropped a comment, this is the video. You got to talk to me. I really want to know if you agree with me, if you think my perspective is fair, or if you think I'm way off, and give me some reasons why. But let's start a conversation, because I really think the worst thing that we can do right now is divide and shut down our conversations even more than we already have. It doesn't matter if you think 5G makes this virus. It doesn't matter if you think China made the virus, or it's not man-made, or it's Republicans' fault, or it doesn't matter. The divisiveness just needs to stop. And I think that the people, you guys watching my videos, understand that. We want to grow. We want to look at this situation not from a scarcity point of view, but from an abundance point of view, from an opportunity point of view. And that's what I want to do today, is share with you my perspective there and hopefully motivate you to change your perspective and join me on this side of the fence. The first thing that I have to address, all the conspiracy theory stuff, the 5G, the China made the virus, the bats made the virus, all of these different things. The truth to me is that no one seems to know what the hell actually happened. China doesn't tell the truth. No fault of their own. Does the US government tell the truth all the time? You know what I'm saying? So again, you can pick and choose when you want to play whose side. I try to sit in the middle. The China lies, the US lies. Their media lies, our media lies. So what do? How do we position ourselves, like I said? Well, first, I think you can't believe anybody 100%. And I said that in my video a few days ago. You got to take in as much information as you can from people and sources like me that try to sit unbiased. They try not to pick a side. That's where you're going to find kind of, I think, the sweet spot as far as information you can rely on. And once you find those sources, hold on to them. Like, for you guys that are here listening, I appreciate you so much. Just make sure, like I said, you're commenting. Let me know if you agree with me so far, and make sure you're subscribed too. I don't want you to miss future videos that are more trading focused. But to go back to my point about being ready as we come out of this first wave of the virus, there are two boats here, right? Some people are in the boat that they're waiting for a government check. That might be some of you. They're unemployed, living on credit. That is the boat of scarcity. And it sucks that you're stuck there because you lost your job with no fault of your own, really. It's the virus's fault. And we're not going to go into whose fault that is, right? It doesn't matter. We're here. We're in this moment. This is where we're at. Or you're in the second boat with me, the self-employed people, the business owners, and we look at this situation from opportunity. So today's video, whether you're in this boat of scarcity or you're already here, I would really encourage you to comment down below and let me know how you're going to either make the transition to this boat or then take this boat, put two engines on the back, and really start flying because of how you now see this situation. Because to me, the real issue is not the virus. Yes, people are dying. Yes, people are sick, and that is so serious. Like, you can't downplay that. But then again, we can't just look at one side of this. How many people die from so many other things? Of course, some of them not as contagious, but they die for so many reasons we could stop, and we don't even try to talk about them at all. We don't want to talk about them. Cigarettes, obesity, heart disease. We don't want to talk about that here. We want everybody to get fat and get unhealthy. But now when this virus comes in and starts killing people, it's the talk of the town because it's contagious and everybody can get it and die. Yes, you could get it and die. A certain percentage of us, even healthy people, young people like me, absolutely. But guess what? You're walking on Earth. You walk outside your house, you can get hit by a bus and die. That's life. Life is a game of probabilities. So for us to be shutting down the economy, and this is my main point, to shut down the economy is insane to me, especially for this long, and now for some states to be extending it. It seems to me that it's become more of an issue of let's believe some of the fear that the media is pushing, and then let's divide. Republican states get this, Democrat states get that, you get this because you support me, and you get this because you gave me some money, and you don't get nothing because you didn't give me nothing. That's what it seems like to me is going on. Of course, there are some hospitals operating at max capacity in New York, but there's also hospitals out in Minnesota that aren't. And they could be supporting those other hospitals if we had a better system of infrastructure. But of course we don't. So now, when everybody's like, every hospital's maxed out, oh my God, we're gonna freak out. We need to slow down, people. And we need to remember that, like I said, life is a game of probabilities. And if we look at the numbers, and again, you don't really know whose numbers you can trust, but still, there are not enough deaths yet and I don't know what that number is, but I don't think at any point you can warrant shutting down the economy. It should be people's individual rights if they choose to lock down. If you're sick and old, or even if you're young and sick, if you look at this situation and you want to stay home, that's on you. That's your right. But to tell all these 22 million people in America, God knows how many people all over the world are unemployed, to tell them to stay home and not earn an income if they don't know how to trade or make money online, to tell them they can't make a living and that they need to just wait for their handout, wait to come suck on the teat. Come on, bro. There's something going on. You have to look at this with skeptical eyes. Not cynical, skeptical. I'm not saying to be negative always. I'm saying to question it always. Now, to bring this full circle about how to position yourself going forward. As an active participant in the market, if you're fortunate enough to have some free capital right now that you can go put to work in the market, if you don't already have it in your trading account, you're in a better position than most people because you're about to write your own ticket. If you can find a system that actually puts money in your pocket, like we teach, you're going to write your own ticket. You're going to be able to avoid all of these headaches that most people seem to be having right now because of this virus. Riley and I, very, very grateful. I never would say this to brag or boast. I hate even saying it because it's on the internet and people will take it the wrong way. But we haven't been impacted by this. The worst thing for us is literally, I can't go to the gym and everybody at the food store acts all weird. That's the worst for us, and that's because we were positioned. I've been trying to make money and pushing that message to people to make money online for 6 years. So when you are in now my shoes, again, this is just me sharing my perspective. I want to know what you think in the comments, if I'm right, if I'm wrong, do you agree, disagree? Just my perspective. When you're here, and I've been telling everybody, I've been believing in this online thing for so long, and now we're seeing so many people like, I don't know what to do, I need to make my own money. That is the ultimate benefit I think that we can take out of this virus, is the people waking up, those of you that were in that scarcity boat, saying, fuck man, I can't curse on these videos, I gotta stop that. But it's the people in that scarcity boat waking up and saying, I need to take control. And I need to find a skill that can make me money without the government having its hand in it. And if we can motivate more people like that with my videos, that's a fucking great thing. I did it again, but it motivates me. I'm fired up. That's what I'm trying to do, is motivate those people to say, wait a minute, I can take control of this. I don't need the government necessarily to give me $1,200 a month to hopefully make it by. I can write my own ticket if I learn the right skills that are built for the future. Absolutely. I'm nobody, and I'm doing it. So if I'm doing it, you can do it, 100%. But you gotta be motivated. You gotta be consuming the right content. You gotta be listening to the right people. You gotta be around the right people to then go from that scarcity, because it's hard to go from that scarcity place to abundance and opportunity. But if you're already in the abundance and the opportunity, and you've already got some money in the market maybe, and you're already trying to make this thing work, how do you position yourself going forward? You double down on what's working. You do less, you do it better, and you do it way bigger. You cut your losing trades faster. You do a lot more markups right now, because if you don't put the work in now to get better, you're gonna regret it. You're gonna look back on this in a year. I'm gonna show you this video, 2 years, and I'm gonna say, hey, remember when I told you, question yourself, go to the mirror, question yourself. Am I working hard enough now to take advantage of this situation? If you don't do that, you're going to regret it. So if you're in the opportunity boat and you're not in that scarcity place, look at this situation and say, am I doing enough right now to really make the most of this? Because I don't think most of you are. I think you're sitting on your ass right now, enjoying quarantine. Get to work. This is the time where wealth is built. Look throughout history. This is what happens. There's something major that causes most people to lose money, and some people come out of it with great businesses that are massively successful for the next 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Some people come out of it way more wealthy than they ever were before, and way more people end up poor. It's the way this works. You can comment and say I'm wrong and that I'm an idiot. Look throughout history. If you don't like it and you want to be blissfully ignorant, unsubscribe. You're not here for me. You're here, you need more help than I can provide you. But if you're here because you want to either go from that scarcity spot and you want to say, wait a minute, I need that control. I can do this. I need to go learn how to trade. I need to go learn some other digital skill, a skill built for the 21st century to keep me making money separate from waiting for the government to hand it to me. That's the scariest thing. If the government really starts having to hand out money to everybody and they're just printing, eventually the dollar won't be worth what you think it should be. And that's a problem. And I think you gotta wake up. Don't be blissfully ignorant, people. If you're watching this 10-minute video, wake up. Comment below, tell me what you think. Do you agree with my perspective? Like I said, if you're in the scarcity boat, let this motivate you. You need control. And if you're in the opportunity boat, double down on what's working and cut what's not. That's how we can position ourselves to succeed coming out of this crazy, crazy time that we're living through. So I hope you're healthy. I hope your family's healthy. Again, comment below. Tell me what you think about this video. I want to create some dialogue. No divisiveness, no separation. We need to communicate our ideas, and together we're going to go further, especially through times like this. Teamwork is going to push us further together than any of us will ever go alone. So keep that in mind as we go forward. Like I said, stay healthy, stay happy, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.